Welcome to Module 3.2, where we'll explore the profound shift driven by blockchain-powered Web3, which has not only changed the way we think about data ownership, but also given rise to innovative business models and emerging innovative tokenomics. Web3 represents a fundamental change from the centralized platform-controlled internet to a decentralized, user-centric digital universe. Web3 aims to return control to users, focusing on decentralization, disintermediation, and user ownership of data. This shift is generating new business models distinctly different from their Web2 counterparts. In the Web2 model, businesses, such as social media platforms, often aggregate user data and monetize it through targeted advertising. Users are generally passive consumers. Web3 turns this model on its head. Users are no longer just consumers, but active participants who can control, contribute to, and benefit from the ecosystem. There are many examples of innovative Web3 business models in the financial services sector that are revolutionizing the way we earn, lend, and borrow our money in the digital realm. In traditional banking systems, banks act as intermediaries for financial transactions. They facilitate everything from deposits, loans, and transfers, requiring people to trust financial institutions to access the financial services. Banks control who can open accounts, determine loan eligibility, and set interest rates. This also means they centralize the financial data of their customers and can deny services, while customers have very little say. Blockchain-based decentralized finance, or DeFi, on the other hand, removes centralized intermediaries and has users at the center. Anyone can borrow as long as they can provide collateral, and anyone can lend if they follow the rules of decentralized lending protocols. Users can transfer funds to each other directly in peer-to-peer transactions. Crypto tokens and coins can be exchanged in decentralized exchanges without relying on a brokerage or centralized exchange. All of these financial services can be done on the blockchain without banks or other intermediaries calling the shots. Another example of Web3 business models that empower users is social media and content-sharing platforms. Web2 social media companies are centralized platforms where users share photos, videos, and stories. These platforms retain user data, control content distribution, engagement rules, and, most importantly, the monetization model. They often make money by selling targeted advertising based on user data and have the power to decide which content creators can monetize their followings and how. Decentralized social media platforms have a different approach. Firstly, there is no centralized authority that controls data and sets rules. Decentralized social media networks operate on blockchain networks, which allow users to post and curate content, often according to rules established by the users themselves. Users also retain ownership and control over their data. The Web3 business models are buttressed by innovative tokenomics, which refers to the economic systems and incentive structures in blockchain ecosystems. It relates to how blockchain projects determine the distribution, supply, and functionality of their tokens. Tokens often act as the fuel for blockchain ecosystems, incentivizing behaviors, transferring value, and aligning the interests of participants. One of the key aspects of tokenomics is the incentive mechanism. In Bitcoin, for example, miners are rewarded with Bitcoin for validating transactions and securing the network. In Ethereum's proof-of-stake model, participants need to lock up 32 Ether to become a validator. Validators who staked more Ether stand a better chance to be chosen to validate new blocks and earn more rewards. This design encourages more users to participate in securing the Ethereum network. Decentralized social media platforms use innovative tokenomics to incentivize users and build strong, self-governing communities. Users can earn tokens by creating content, engaging with others, or curating popular content. Tokens give users rewards directly for their contributions. Sometimes, a token is used for governance, giving token holders the right to vote on governance rules. Tokens can also be used as access rights to certain services or digital assets like non-fungible tokens, or NFTs. The outcome is that value creation and distribution are more evenly spread among participants with the aid of carefully designed tokenomics. In our DeFi example, users who participate in providing liquidity on DeFi protocols can often earn interest or governance tokens. This creates a new kind of user-centric business model where users are rewarded for their participation. Despite its promise, Web3 business models also face challenges. The technology needs to mature to become more user-friendly, scale better, and be more efficient. The transition from Web 2 to Web 3 requires a significant shift in mindset for businesses and users alike. More user education is needed for the public. Lastly, the industry needs to work with regulators to craft suitable frameworks to help protect users and support the growth of the sector. Nevertheless, Web3 business models underpinned by thoughtful tokenomics have the potential to create a more equitable, efficient, and user-centric digital world. As we stand on the brink of this new era, embracing these models may well be the key to succeeding in the digital economy of the future. In the next and last module of this blockchain deep dive course, we'll have an overview of Web3 use cases and ecosystems.